The setup for XRP looks super juicy as volume has plummeted, but the price is holding strong. XRP price talk at the end. Along with crypto, mainstream adoption because of a huge listing. You have to see this.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
As I told you it would happen, volume is down 42%, but the price is holding strong. Before we get into crypto news, your comments come first because you, the viewer, matter most. Sergio Love says, big money, Klaus. Let's do a comedy night. You rock. I'd love to do a comedy night. In fact, I've even been practicing a stand-up comedy routine. It's pretty raunchy. B-Boob channel supporter says, only one video today? Lacking. Yeah, sorry about that yesterday. I was racing. I ran a 5K, did a PB. Normally, you see these blue bars here from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m.? That's me sleeping. That's me recharging. Blue is good. Orange is bad. Want to see what mine looked like last night? Oh, girlfriend, that is not good. Yeah, kind of cooked it a bit too much last night. Bitcoin sitting at 102,838. I love seeing that up on the screen. XRP at 242. We're going to talk price at the end. ADA at 109. TRX, not going to touch that one. DOT at 924, while XLM is holding strong at 43 cents. By the way, Doge fans out there, what's the next pump going to be for Doge? Anyone? Like, what's the news thing for Doge? I haven't heard anything out there regarding the Doge crew, so let me know if you hear anything down below. What else do I got for you? Whoa, 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 I don't want you to see this right away. I want you to see this. MicroStrategy to join NASDAQ's 100 index following Bitcoin-driven stock surge. This is awesome. Being listed in the 100 index is freaking awesome. Why? Because all of a sudden it's more exposure to more things and it's crypto related. And the only reason MicroStrategy is able to get into the NASDAQ 100 is because of its Bitcoin strategy. So more traditional finance money on the sideline is getting exposed to big time crypto news. Joining the NASDAQ 100 index ranks MicroStrategy, the software company turned Bitcoin into a BTC treasury among the biggest corporations. Who else is on that list? Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Alphabet, a bunch of them. This inclusion typically leads to increased stock purchases as exchange-traded funds or ETFs tracking the index adjust their holdings to reflect the changes. Yeah, so when you get into that NASDAQ 100 and they have the baskets of that, a new company that goes in, they add to that. Yeah, they add to that, and then people want to get in on that. The company that got replaced, well, people don't want to get in on that because they're not hot, spicy, naughty, and relevant. To be included in the NASDAQ 100, a company must meet specific criteria and maintain the position of prominence in the stock market. For MicroStrategy, it's among the 100 largest non-financial companies listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. The inclusion also signifies that the company is among the most valuable and it must maintain its stock performance to be included. Awesome. Okay, now check this out. Wait. It gets better, all right? What about Marathon Digital? Another crypto-related company is eyeing the 100. Why? Because they have a BTC reserve strategy as well, and people are starting to eye them. And this is what we've been talking about, crypto adoption when it comes to store of value. So when we're looking at this and we're going, whoa, you're talking about maybe having two crypto companies in the NASDAQ 100? Oh yeah, it's totally possible. Thanks, Fred. I expect Mara will be the next. That's what Sailor said. Marathon Holdings, I'm going to call Marathon Holdings, I don't like calling him Mara, under leadership of CEO Fred Thiel, has set its sights on joining the esteemed NASDAQ 100, known for housing some of the largest tech firms in the world. Thiel stated Marathon is working hard to get there, and they've bought a whole bunch of BTC to get there, which is going to do what, everyone? It's going to push more traditional finance companies, and we know Microsoft voted no, and hey, that's their loss. But there's going to be other Microsofts out there. There's going to be other companies out there where their stockholders are like, yo, look at Marathon. Look at MicroStrategy. We want that juicy action. And compare MicroStrategy stock to like any of the other big boys out there, and they're blowing them out the water. That's FOMO, everyone. That's real FOMO. Not bullshit FOMO on stupid news that ain't real, but real FOMO. Now let's get into some massive XRP news, because I'm going to put something into perspective to you, something you haven't seen on any other channel, and it's going to blow your mind. Before I get there, Fear and Greed Index, 77. Altcoin season, 65. Market cap, looking good. Volume, super low. Told you about it, but I said as long as prices hold good on the volume dip this weekend and we kind of get into that normal rhythmic cycle, we're freaking awesome. And you know what? We're going into this week looking really juicy. Watch. Google searches for XRP explode. According to data provided by Google Trends, searches for XRP have recently reached a new peak. Now, let me ask you a question. Why would someone Google search XRP? Do we need to? No, we don't, right? I mean, if you want to find something cool about XRP, you know, we do a little bit of YouTube. Maybe we go a little bit on Twitter and we kind of look for maybe something that Brad Garlinghouse said or David Schwartz said, you know, stuff like that, right? But noobs Google the direct term on Google Trends, okay? Or I'm sorry, Google Trends shows that people are Googling XRP. Noobs. The Google Trends score is meant to display the overall search interest for a certain term on a scale of 0 to 100, 100 indicating peak popularity. All right, check this out. This is the Google Trends search for XRP for the entire lifespan of XRP. Look at how, yeah, we had a spike here. Remember that in that 2017, 2018 with that whole ICO action? And then when we had the 2021 action, when all of a sudden crypto was starting to kind of get popular and, you know, like they were doing like the crypto stadiums and the naming rights and the sleeve stuff for jerseys. Okay, remember how big those two times were? Look at this. It's off the frickin' chart. Which means not only are we getting FOMO money from massive companies wanting to get into the NASDAQ 100, just like MicroStrategy is, just like Marathon will be. No, I'm not calling it Mara. Don't you do that either. Mara sounds stupid. I like Marathon Digital. I like that. It just sounds better. People now are looking at XRP on Google Trends at a record rate, which means you're getting a bunch of new eyes in on XRP. New people. Now, what's really cool about this, and by the way, if you want to check this all out, it's all linked in the description below. This is worldwide, by the way. I did not pick the United States. I picked worldwide. Worldwide interest in XRP is higher than when the company was launched, higher than the ICO time period of 2018, and higher than the bull run that we dealt with in 2021 and 2022, and it is blowing it out the water. We don't have an ETF yet for XRP, which we know that's going to bring some more action in. We don't have an IPO for Ripple yet. We don't have an RLUSD launch yet. So we've got even more news coming in, which is going to drive the interest into XRP. And this is coming from new people. So now when we go to the price, right? You see this big red number up here, down 42% volume-wise over the last 24 hours. Told you it would happen. Told you that traditional finance and the crypto markets are starting to kind of be in sync. Oh, I can't talk this morning. Can you tell I'm neurologically fried? They're starting to be in sync, which means what? Big volume during the week, low volume on weekends, low volume on holidays too. And what holiday do we got up? Well, Santa Claus's favorite holiday, which is Christmas. So volume down to 5.52 billion. Super low comparatively over the last month, but way higher than it has been. But the price is holding strong. Support above 230? Most definitely. Can we break past that 245 in the last 24 hours? No, we can't. But that's okay because the volume is going down. The interest is going up. The interest on making money with crypto-related companies and products is going up. And XRP is going into this week looking super strong. Zoom out to the month and you can see we are definitely holding strong right around this 230, 240 range. In fact, since the beginning of December, we've only had one bad breaching moment, and we know what that was all about. 60 Minutes, which, by the way, if anyone, from 60 Minutes is watching this channel, you fucking suck. I am not going to tell anyone to watch your bullshit program. You could have a 60 Minutes episode on, Mahatma Gandhi coming back alive and fixing everything and all of a sudden making food, and I'd be like, no, don't fucking watch it. It's a bullshit program. For real. Now let's go to those candlesticks in regards to XRP and see if anything pops out to us. 15 minutes. Yep, you know the deal, ladies. All right, so the move, simple. I'm not going to overanalyze this. I'm not going to beat a dead horse or whatever the hell you want to call it. Right now, my alerts are set where? 230 on the low, 250 on the high. That's it. Anything that happens within that, I'm like, okay, cool, not too big of a deal. It's the normal oscillations of crypto. But if we can make a move above 250, and you saw it right here. On the 14th of December, we tried to make a move above 250 and we couldn't hold it. All right? We can push through 250. Going into Christmas, it is going to set us up for some juicy action. But we know, though, that Christmas is going to be low volume. So when you start watching XRP price and you start seeing some big red numbers regarding volume, don't freak out. It's okay. Crypto has been acting like traditional finance ever since the BTC ETFs took hold. Ever since that happened at the beginning of the year, we've seen it. Weeks are hot, weekends are boring. And I for real did overcook it yesterday because I did a 5K which was based on 3 laps. And yes, I got lost on a looped course, but I was sick and I was pushing it harder than I ever ran a PB, by the way. I was in 3rd, and then all of a sudden when I took the wrong turn, I was like, oh shit. And 4th and 5th passed me, and there was not enough runway for me to catch him up. But that was yesterday, and I apologize for the one video, but like mentally, physically, and even now, I am not 100%. I do not feel good. Whenever I race, I give it my all, whether it's a 5K, 100K, or anything in between. And speaking of giving it our all, I gotta be honest with you. MicroStrategy included in the NASDAQ 100 is a big thing. If you would have asked me, Klaus, do you think MicroStrategy ever has a chance of getting into the 100? And you asked me this like last year, I'd be like, no way, dude. Like this is, no. But things dramatically changed. In fact, a lot of us out there were even thinking, I don't even know if the NASDAQ 100 would even want to include MicroStrategy because of how they got to their money, right? BTC holdings. But now MicroStrategy is in, and we're looking at Marathon Digital being added as well. 2 crypto-based companies, big crypto-based companies in the top 100, putting pressure on everyone else out there, going, yo, you don't want to add BTC to your books? We are, and when we do it, we're getting juicy price action. MicroStrategy stock, MSTR, look it up as soon as I'm done with this video. I mean, hit the like button first. But then after you do that and the video is over, look up MSTR stock. Compare it to whatever the hell you want out there for big companies, and they're blowing them out the water. I guarantee you, shareholders saw that listing news that MicroStrategy is on the 100, and they're like, well, why can't our company do that? They're only in the top 100 because they're allocating their money to BTC. They're not doing anything crazy business-wise. They just got a BTC strategy. Our companies have a whole bunch of cash, just like Microsoft. Microsoft has a shitload of cash, but their shareholders voted no to add BTC to the books. Well, Microsoft, you'll be missing out because MicroStrategy, God, I hate the whole micro thing. MicroStrategy is really doing it. Now, in terms of XRP popularity, I don't know how else to share it with you that XRP is exploding with even new audiences. Yeah, I mean, with us, we know it's exploding because we've been big. We've been following this, right? So for us, we're like, yeah, we know what XRP is. We're cool with that. But to see that more people are searching XRP now than during the ICO boom and the bull market run of 2021, 2022 tells me that this move we're in now is way different than what we've seen in the past. So for those of you out there that are like, Klaus, is this market gonna go to shit? We've got a lot of indicators that are telling us, no, this is a different run than what we've seen before. Because remember, in the ICO move, right, there was a lot of bad shenanigans going on. And remember, in the bull run of 2021 and 2022, Gensler and the SEC were still trying to actively wreck crypto. Now, all that shit's gonna be gone, and we're gonna have a crypto-friendly regime in power. I expect those Google searches to go up, and I also expect the XRP price to go up. Choo-choo, bitches, don't get lost on a looped course.